get here, I have to control myself.
You have to.
To be able to deliver.
Today, I'm here to do that for you.
I will deliver
Thank
whilst
you.
I control
Thank
myself.
Thank you very
Do you
much.
know what fraud is? Oh, don't laugh.
That's controlling.
Fraud. When you say this is a fraudulent act, do you know what that is? No. So let me explain why the appointment of Otto Addo is fraudulent.
Tell me about it.
How can you set up criteria and the one who does not even meet one single one criteria?
The FA is on record to have said that Otto Addo did not even apply for the job.
Yes, that is the second point why it is a fraud. The man does not meet even one.
You mean it's a sham, complete sham?
No, but we know what those things are. It is what it is, unless you don't want to be honest. I have already tagged the people at the FA as dishonest people, and every now and then I am being proven right. The people of this country who are watching this program are being proven right. The man does not meet one of the requirements. Fraud act number 1. 2, he didn't apply for the job. Ket Okreku, I'm saying that on record, told the chairman of the committee that we, the Save Ghana football petitioners, have said that His Excellency Nana Addo Dankwa Akufo-Addo, the minister, please dissolve that committee, because the sort of respect that should have been shown to the people of this country by this FA, after our shambolic performance at the AFCON, they didn't show it to us. So there wasn't the need to be in a haste to appoint any coach. You didn't dissolve the committee. You allowed the committee.
Let me just ask you this, though. I mean, in the context of everything happening, qualifiers coming, friendly matches to be played, what would have been the practical thing to do in the absence of not having a coach?
The practical thing that we should have done. There isn't the need to get involved in any friendly game. Let's put it out there. Okay. It is not every country in the world that will be playing friendly come next weekend. True. You should first of all understand your situation and take decisions that will help you overcome the problems that we are facing. So our main target is the match against Mali in June. That is what we should be thinking. And if we have thought about that, we wouldn't have encouraged this fraud to continue. Look, you spend millions of dollars on these people, and every now and then they turn around and they insult us. Fraud number 3, you have gone ahead to appoint an assistant coach who has always been coaching the feeder side of clubs that you have put on his CV. The Joseph Leman man, they should mention one team that he's even coached at the national level. When I said in the national league, it has never happened before. As we speak, he's the under-16 coach of Standard Liège. Again, fraud number 4, you have appointed John Pencil, somebody who himself is not even qualified to coach in the Ghana Premier League. Per your own requirement to ask Ghana Football Association. Per your own requirement.
I remember this became a controversial issue when he was appointed Lagos City.
Exactly.
Head coach. He had to take a back seat.
And do you know the icing on the cake? This is a man who faked a CAF license A certificate. I'm stating it on record. He's my colleague.
It's in the statement. It's in the same Ghana Football.
He is my colleague. I know what I'm talking about. He faked his CAF license A certificate only for this same FA to draw his attention. That, young man, you are not a CAF license A coach. If we go through all the qualified license A coaches in Ghana, you are not part. So you better withdraw from being the head coach of what? Lagos City. Goodness me. For the sake of God, Ketokreku, Otto Addo and co. If you fear God, there are certain things you don't do. Especially when you have the most precious jewel of a country being put in your hand to run or to take care of. You don't do that. So there's everything fraudulent about what they have done. Look, I don't hate Otto Addo. But like Edwin rightly said, he's definitely not the man for the job. This man showed this country gross disrespect. I repeat, gross disrespect when, after qualifying Ghana to the Mondial, when we went to the Mondial, let people get this straight too. Every dime of $1 that was deserving of Otto Addo for qualifying Ghana, he was given.
Yep.
When we went to the Mondial, after taking $200,000 as appearance fee, because whatever the players took, the head coach takes what? ×2. Each player $200,000. After taking $200,000.
The last World Cup?
Yes, the last World Cup. After taking $200,000.
We know that for a fact. The players, we know that management members.
Every player. My boy was part of the team.
I'm not sure about that.
I'm putting it on record. My player is part of the team. Every player, including the management, $200,000. Otto Addo took ×2 of that amount. That has never been in doubt. After taking that money, he sat at the press conference and disrespected Ghana. He said, come on, the Black Stars job is not even lucrative enough to compel him, Otto Addo, to bring his family to come and stay in Ghana. Therefore, he could tell the whole world, after the game against, was it? Our last game. After the game against Uruguay, he was going back to continue his role as what? Trainer scout for Borussia Dortmund. Goodness me. For the sake of this program and where we want to go, I have to pause here. Tomorrow, Ghana will be interested. We will not allow the minister, His Excellency Nana Addo Dankwa Akufo-Addo, Papa, what the GFA people are telling us. Listen, this is what they are telling us. They are saying the president of the land called Otto Addo. So Nana Addo, His Excellency, is in support of this appointment. The minister is in support of this appointment. Look, if you are doing something and the people of Ghana say, please don't do it, it is not sinking, it is not going down with the people of Ghana. If you push it through, you've already failed. And for me, I know, like Edwin have said, I share your sentiment 100%. We are already 4 decades behind the Côte d'Ivoire. Côte d'Ivoire won the cup in 2015. 9 years after, they've won it again. We won it in 1982. 42 years down the lane, we've not won it. If we want to win it, this is not with this mediocre, incompetent technical team, we don't win it. Ghana will be interesting from tomorrow. They shouldn't push us. But from the way things are going, they will hear from the Save Ghana Football people from tomorrow.
What I find curious is that if you put out a criteria to hire a manager and maybe at some point in the journey the criteria changes, you need to announce that change criteria.
And let me put
because what that does is it allows coaches who did not think they were eligible for the first criteria to be able to put in their entry.
And let me put it on record. We had over 600 applicants. 5 of them were shortlisted. All those 5 met the criteria. The whole thing changed when Ketu Kreku called Otto Addo. Otto Addo is Ketu Kreku man. That must be made perfectly clear to the people of this country.
That's how come he came in as caretaker
he
boss
called
the first
Otto
time.
Addo and said, Otto, you don't want the work.
Did you hear the conversation?
I'm telling you, look, you see, then I'm telling you what happened. Then he went to Mark Addo, who is the chairman of the search committee, that Otto is interested in the job. So you people should interview him. Then Otto applied. The amazing thing is that when we were demonstrating on the 14th of last month to save Ghana football.
Allegedly, that's when he was being interviewed.
Allegedly.
That's when he was interviewed.
That was the day he was being interviewed for the job. We are leaving them to the
Val's Day special.
We will make sure we will do what we need to do to save. I have said that if they don't take care, we'll help them destroy the game. Because the actions they are taking... No,
you can't destroy the game.
You
have to protect the game.
No,
don't do that.
In protecting the game, if the decision makers are making such decisions, who am I? I don't make decisions. I'm here to do my work as an ordinary Ghanaian to prompt them. Don't go here. Don't go here. Your record shows that you are associated with failure. You failed. And from the government of the MP, I'm shocked. Since you came to 8 years, what has the Black Stars achieved? Last.
Let me talk about the African
And you
Games.
don't have
What
anything to show.
Like
You
I
are
always
making
say,
such decisions.
hey,